And we are welcoming back to Nashville and into the Volume.com studio, all the way from Sydney, Australia, Sons of the East. How's it going today, guys?
Good,
Very
thanks,
well.
Dan. Yeah, great.
All right. We're grateful to have you here today. They're going to be playing Basement East this evening. Ben Goldsmith is kicking things off. Doors are at 7. Show starts at 8. All ages event, which tickets and info at sonsoftheeast.com and the basement, Nashville.com. And unlike the show tonight, I don't think they're not going to be video streaming this one. Right now, we are live on the radio and on volume.com/lightning100. You can take a peek into our tiny studio where we don't have paint on the walls. We have posters, but they're more entertaining. Someone always brings up something on the wall. I saw you're like, oh, look, there's Ben Folds.
Yeah.
Who,
Crowded
cool.
House. They're
Yeah.
Aussie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, right.
Jason
yeah.
Isbell.
One of our favorites.
So we got some faves on the wall here, and we got Sons of the East here in the Volume.com studio. They've been busy. We've caught them mid-North American tour, and they're going to be playing tonight out at Basement East and playing a couple songs for us here. And how different are these songs going to sound stripped down and acoustic than they are going to be on stage at Basement East tonight?
Yeah, it's a pretty different setup, but we kind of started the band in this format, so we always love being able to do all our songs acoustically, and then, when people come to the show, they get to hear something a little bit different, which is we love doing that.
Nice. Well, tell us about this first song you're going to play for us today.
This is a song called What I Do, and it's off our 2022 record called Palomar Parade. We started recording this one really late in the piece. Like we got pretty much all the songs together, and we were like, when you're on the roll in the studios, things just sort of sometimes fall out, and this song fell out like quite soon, like very, very close to the deadline. So we just got it in under, and it's a bit of a favorite of ours now.
Nice. Well, this is Sons of the East and What I Do live on Lightning 100. Don't miss them tonight at the Basement East.
What I do to end up here again, dreaming about all your tender care. And if anyone I can offer, I played too long lying in the rut. I can't get enough. Your love's my survival. Can you be my baby one more time? Hold my blood, flash your smile, I die for. If you be my baby one more time, say my name, it's honey to my ears. In my arms, there's nothing left to fear. And if anyone I can offer, stay too long, I'm lying in the rut. I can't get enough. Your love's my survival.
Lightning 100, that is Sons of the East, live here in the Volume.com studio. We're live on Volume.com/Lightning 100 right now. They're in town to headline the Basement East. Ben Goldsmith going to kick things off at 8 o'clock. Doors are at 7. All ages event. SonsoftheEast.com and thebasementnashville.com if you want to get those tickets. A lot of these shows on the tour have been selling out. North American tour going well. You got to kick it off at the Montreal Jazz Fest. How was that? Was that a lot of fun? Had you done that one before?
We'd never done that before, but that was amazing. That was such a fun way to kick off the North American tour. It's a great festival because it's like the entire town just sort of comes alive, and there's massive stages all around the center of town. So great fun.
Yeah, you've got a lot of dates here, and obviously we've seen you here in Nashville. We saw you at Americana Fest recently, but some of the places you're going to for the first time, is that something you look forward to? Like, oh, cool, we get to go to this city. Like, and can you tell us a place that you just got to go to for the first time and how it was?
Yeah, definitely. It's getting around this country is pretty amazing, and everyone's so sweet and kind, and yeah, seeing so many places that normally tourists wouldn't get to see. You know, we get to see so many cool cities, and been really exciting for us. I personally loved Asbury Park, up where, Bruce Springsteen was kind of cutting his teeth back in the day, but also I'm a big Sopranos fan, so doing some of the I was reliving some of the Sopranos scenes as Tony Soprano was pretty cool.
Just strolling around the city, Jack, just wandering around, getting into the vibe.
I love that. That sounds so much fun. Yeah, I've never been to Australia, and it just I know that my dad got to go there when I was a kid, and this would have probably been in the early '80s, and he just had a great experience, because he had traveled the world, and not everywhere are Americans well received, but we're well received in Australia. He came back with stubbies for us all, little shorts.
That's great.
You brought something here into the studio for me today, which I'm pretty excited about. It said a Tim Tam, irresistibly chocolatey happiness in a biscuit.
That's exactly what it tastes like. It's a classic.
I'm happy. I'm happy it wasn't a Vegemite. Got the Tam. This is a treat here.
Yeah. There's a thing called the Tim Tam Slam, which is like you bite off both ends of the Tim Tam, and then you pour yourself a glass of milk, and you drink the milk through the Tim Tam like a straw. It's a bit of a thing in Australia. So
okay.
It's good. Maybe give it a go.
It's good.
All right. I'm ready for it. The first song you played, "What I Do," was on what is your debut record, but really you were like 10 years into this whole thing before you had a proper album.
Yeah.
And so were you like, we should do that again sooner, or were you like, okay, let's just stick to the singles and EPs for now?
Another 10 years for the next album. No. We're speeding things up, which is good.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, it's a great record, and we've got a new song by them we're going to be playing before they go, but they're also going to play a song, "Into the Sun." I saw this one on YouTube alone has over 16 million views. That's kind of cool, right? You're like, man, this is great. Like, you work hard on something, whether or not the whole world gets to enjoy it, and seeing it just be received so well. Does that make you feel good?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's been the last few years. It's been such an incredible experience, kind of touring over here in the States and across Europe and the UK, and hearing people sing the songs back, and that song in particular. It's a magical feeling. It puts a smile on our face every time we play a show. We're like little kids up there every night, so we love it.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited to have this stripped down acoustic version. It's Sons of the East. They are headlining Basement East tonight. Ben Goldsmith is going to start it off at 8 o'clock. It is an all ages event, and they are live here. We're live on Lightning 100 and Volume.com/Lightning 100 if you take a peek into our studio. This is Sons of the East, Into the Sun on Lightning 100.
Stealing glances at the pavement, well, the way it comes too soon. Supposed to keep on rolling, but the race is nothing new. As the train starts to go, and it takes our bodies slow, and I know you wanted to for some smoke. There's nothing that I haven't seen. So I walk to the sun. I thought you'd be there, but you could fool anyone. In the red water dust, will I see you soon? Or did we move on? The crowd begins to break up. They're calling their goodbyes. My head's above the water, but I'm drowning in your eyes. So I walk to the sun. I thought you'd be there, but you could fool anyone. Got a head full of dust. Will I see you soon? Or did we move on? Well, the race is long, you can't relax, and I don't belong, so I'm headed back. It's getting hard, you feel the fear, you see it red. Wish you were here, and I walk into the sun. I thought you'd be there, but you could fool anyone. Got a head full of dust. Will I see you soon? Or did we move on? Will I see you soon? Or did we move on? Will I see you soon? Or do we move on?
Lightning 100 live here in the volume.com studio. Sons of the East, Into the Sun. It's tonight we're heading into the Basement East to go see Sons of the East with Ben Goldsmith. Doors at 7, show starts at 8. All ages event, thebasementnashville.com and sonsoftheeast.com. I'm excited to go to the show and to try the Tim Tams, which are nice treats. So, yeah, you brought these from Australia. What's something here in the States that you've learned to love that maybe is hard to get there or you hadn't tried till you got here? Ooh. Anything?
I reckon I've learned to love drip coffee.
Drip coffee, right? Okay.
I've really embraced it. It's because we don't do it so much in Australia. It's a bit more of an espresso culture down there.
Okay.
And then also, I mean, we love the whole, cowboy boots, cowboy hat, the whole
Yeah.
The southern thing for us is such a treat because, we've got it in Australia, but it's a completely different vibe over there. So that's 2 for me. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we especially just love getting down to Nashville. We absolutely love it down here. We've been fortunate to come a couple of times. We've got some amazing team down here, so always nice to see everyone. But we have so much fun in this town. It's always,
especially Broadway Street honky tonkin'.
Yeah.
I love getting down there.
Going to be a wild after party
probably, yeah.
downtown. Yeah, I remember hearing Justin Townes Earl. I don't know if you ever had a chance to listen to his music, but he loved Australia. He said, it was like Texas except with the parts of Texas he didn't like. So, which made me think of that when you said you like the cowboy boots and cowboy hats. Yeah, always nice to think of Justin Townes Earl. We're hanging here with Sons of the East. So this is because you were touring and kind of busy. Your song, you've put out 2 singles so far this year. February 7th, we got Wish I Knew, and then June 21st, Oh My My. Although you guys always get music a day earlier than us in Australia, which I'm a little bit jealous of.
We do. We're living in the future down under. That's what I tell everyone.
Living in the future down under. But you haven't heard this song, Oh My My, on the radio yet. So we're going to play this one on the radio to wrap things up here. And it's going to be a great show tonight out at Basement East. Can you tell us about this song? Like how long ago you wrote it or what you wrote it about or anything?
Yeah, this song came about, again, a little bit like what I do. It came about very quickly. It was one of those spontaneous ones that we kind of had written by the day's end, but which doesn't often happen here at Sons of the East Inc. But the song it's a little bit of a foray into the idea of what happens when a dream is kind of realized and pushing through that and like always kind of searching for more is what I'd say about it.
All right, well, we're grateful to have you back here in Nashville out at Basement East tonight. Sons of the East, this is Oh My My on Lightning 100.